So it's not just tolerating, it's investigating, embracing so you can understand, and then the wisdom flows. And from the worst of those situations, you get the most amazing, beautiful results. So whatever it happens to be, which is painful, difficult, unsettling, irritating in your life, when we were young in Thailand, for us it was mosquitoes. Because everything else was inspiring. The food wasn't so bad, wasn't so good, but you just ate that. That was just only half an hour of the day, quarter of an hour a day, or 1 meal of the day. That's why we only ate 1 meal a day when I was in Thailand. It was so disgusting, you couldn't do that again during the day. But mosquitoes were there all the time. And even you had mosquito nets later on, they found a way of getting in there, and they just drove you crazy because it was persistent. And they were sadistic mosquitoes. The difference between an ordinary mosquito and a sadistic mosquito, the sadistic mosquito would come and buzz around your ear first of all, just to warn you, I'm coming, I'm coming, I'm coming. And even though being a Buddhist, you were supposed to be compassionate. And I was compassionate. Sometimes you just, okay, come on, get it over and done with. Come on. And so these mosquitoes, and this happened many, many times, you just watch them there and they put their nose in, and they would actually, some of those mosquitoes in Thailand, they would actually sting. But you were tough monks, so you'd had them to put their nose in. And these blooming mosquitoes, I wasn't going to swear there, but I restrained myself out of it. They would put their nose down, and then they'd take it out again, walk a few steps, and do another bore somewhere else. They were so fussy. They were taking advantage of my compassion. Like people are sometimes, they take advantage of you when you're kind to them. That's what these mosquitoes were doing. In and out all over the place. So, gee, you're really pushing your luck, mosquito. And it's a waste of time. You couldn't squash them as a monk. You couldn't swat them. But sometimes what you did, you try and flick them off. And of course what they did when you flick them off, they just do a quick loop and land somewhere else. So that was a waste of time either. So after a while, when we used to complain to our teacher Ajahn Chah, so these mosquitoes are just so difficult, he said, look monks, call them your teacher. Ajahn Mosquito, we used to call them. And that's a wonderful teaching. And that was brilliant because I learned so much from those mosquitoes. For what irritated me, what caused me difficulty, that's what I learned the most from. At the time I didn't like it, but now I thank goodness for those mosquitoes. They taught me so much. They taught me actually how to meditate, mosquitoes, because when I was first meditating, they would cover the body and they'd cause you so much irritation. I had to watch my breath. There's no way I could have a wandering mind, because they'd wander to the body and you start feeling all these terrible itches. When you watch the mind and just watch the breath, you couldn't feel the body. Later on I found out that because you were relaxing, you weren't irritated with these mosquitoes, because you were relaxing, your metabolism went down, you cooled off. And because you cooled off, you did not metabolize so much. Carbon dioxide was not secreted from your pores, and mosquitoes were attracted to the carbon dioxide. The more irritated you become, the more they would come to you. The more you relaxed, calm down, the more invisible you would become. That's how I learned in the first lessons in meditation, how to calm down, even with an irritating object. I learned so much from those. As we learn a lot from the irritating things of our life,